Hello, everyone. Looks like warm ups are just finishing, and the meet should be starting in like 5 minutes.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. We're just getting ready. Event 33, excuse me, that's for the afternoon session. Event 1, mixed 11 to 14, 200 IM. Heat 1 of 2 just went in the pool. In lane 2, we have Dylan Hanovic. In lane 3, we have Kat Gullian. And lane 4, we have Emmy Karam. Okay, and if you're looking at the screen, of lane 1 is the closest, and lane 6 is the furthest away. Okay, it looks like they're having some issues with the timing system, so it could be a few seconds before we get the second heat in the water here. Okay, this is still event 1. This is heat 2 of 2 on the blocks. In lane 1 is Ashlyn Reynolds, lane 2, Nina Napo, lane 3, Mason Prosser, lane 4, Elena Mackel, lane 5, Ava Cheeks. Just a reminder that all results are on Meet Mobile today. We will try and update some results as they come in. As they're getting ready in the pool, we're getting ready for event 3, girls 11 to 14, 50-yard backstroke. In lane 2, we have Shay Leslie, and in lane 4, we have Zoe Knapp. This is event 3, heat 2 of 3, girls 50-yard backstroke. In lane 1 is Michaela Mail. Lane 2, Elizabeth Darren. Lane 3, Lila Gray. Lane 4, Karina Gambarell. Lane 5, Courtney Federek. All right, this is event 4, heat 1 of 2, boys 11 to 14, 50-yard backstroke. Lane 2 is Jax Weber. Lane 3, Joe Patrick. Lane 4, Sean Marcello. We have the results of event 1 in the boys 13-14 age. Dylan Havanaki placed second, and place 1 is Mason Prosser with a time of 2:29.85. In the girls 11-12 age group, Emmy Carome placed second, and Ashlyn Reynolds placed first with a time of 2:51.89. In the girls 13-14, place 3 is Ava Cheeks. Second place was Nina Napo, and first place was Elena Mackel with a time of 2:37.93. Heat 2 of event 4, boys 50-yard backstroke. Lane 2, Grady Guy. Lane 3, Gavin Silbanek. Lane 4, Grant Sell. Lane 5, Timmy DeStato. This is event 5, girls 11 to 14, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Natalie Clemon. Lane 2, Ashlyn Reynolds. Lane 3, Reagan Napo. 4, Carrie Seacrest. 5, Savannah White. This is event 6, boys 11 to 14, 100-yard breaststroke. Heat 1 of 1. In lane 1, Anthony Marini. 2, Mason Prosser. 3, Ethan Bailey. 4, Matthew Beechner. 5, Nick Trissel. 6, Jimmy Leslie. This is event 7, mixed 11 to 14, 200-yard butterfly. In lane 2 is Paige McCombs. Lane 3, Preston Buckingham. 4, Tress Hively. 5, Ryan Folger. Okay, we're getting ready for event 9 to start. It's girls 11 to 14, 50-yard freestyle. There are 3 heats. Heat 1 of 3. Lane 2, Zoe Knapp. Lane 4, Michaela Mail. Lane 5, Shay Leslie. Again, this is girls, event 9, 50-yard freestyle, heat 2 of 3. In lane 1, we have Savannah White. Lane 2, Madeline Gray. 3, Gianna Gambarell. 4, Kat Gillian. 5, Noelle Betchel. 6, Courtney Federick. Heat 3 of the 50-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Leah Grace Brown. 2, Elizabeth Darren. 3, Addison Reynolds. 4, Cora Jones. 5, Carrie Seacrest. 6, Avery Beecher. This is event 10, boys 11 to 14, 50-yard freestyle. There are 3 heats of this. In lane 2, we have Jax Weber. Lane 3, Sean Marcello. Lane 4, Zach Mullane. This is heat 2 of 3 in the boys 50-yard freestyle, event 10. Lane 1, Jack Benson. 2, Grant Sell. 3, Joe Patrick. 4, Dylan Havanaki. Lane 5, Anthony Marini. This is the final heat of the boys 50-yard freestyle event 10, heat 3. Lane 1, Gavin Silbanick. Lane 2, Nick Trissel. Lane 3, Anthony Zoccoli. Lane 4, Matthew Beichner. Lane 5, Grady Guy. Lane 6, Timmy DiStato. Okay, this is event 11, mixed 11 to 14, 200-yard breaststroke. Lane 2, Natalie Clemon. Lane 3, Ethan Bailey. Lane 4, Reagan Napo. We'll also update you with some times coming in. Event 4, boys 50-yard backstroke. First place was Grant Sell with a time of 38.75. Second place was Joe Patrick with a time of 39.80. Third place was Sean Marcello with a time of 46.43. In the 13-14 age group for 50-yard backstroke, first place was Grady Guy with a time of 36.69. Second place was Gavin Silbanick with a time of 37.24. And third place was Timmy DiStato with a time of 38.42. The girls' 50-yard backstroke is still in progress, so we're not going to review those right now. Event 5, the girls' 11 to 14 100-yard breaststroke. In first place was Reagan Napo with a time of 1:25.95. In second place, Ashlyn Reynolds with a time of 1:35.82. And in third place, Savannah White with a time of 1:50.62. In the 13-14 age group, Carrie Seacrest took first with a time of 1:30.28. Natalie Clemon got second with a time of 2:01.90. Event 6, boys 11 to 14 100-yard breaststroke. In the 11-12 age group, first place was Anthony Marini with a time of 1:38.17. And second was Jimmy Leslie with a time of 1:55.32. In the boys 13-14 age group, in first place was Matthew Beichner with a time of 1:19.37. Second was Ethan Bailey with a 1:19.90. And third was a Mason Prosser with a time of 1:23.57. In event 7, the mixed 200-yard fly. In the 11-12 age group, first place for boys was Ryan Folger with a time of 2:47.74. In the girls' 11-12 age group, first place was Paige McCombs with a time of 2:45.71, and second place was Tress Hively with a time of 2:52.68. In the 13-14 boys age group, Preston Buckingham took first with a time of 2:27.99. Event 9, the girls 11 to 14 50-yard freestyle. The top 3 were first place Madeline Gray with a time of 33:39. Second place Avery Betcherer with a time of 33:50. And third place was Gianna Gambarell with a time of 33:54. That was for the 11-12 age group. The 13-14 age group, first place was Elizabeth Darren with a time of 31:40. Second place was Addison Reynolds with a time of 31:46. And third place was Cora Jones with a time of 31:78. That takes us up to event 9, and we'll keep trying to get the results of event 3, the girls backstroke. Okay, we're getting ready for event 13, girls 11 to 14, 100-yard backstroke. In first place, or in lane 1, is Paisley Conley. Second, Emmy Carome. Lane 3, Karina Gambarell. 4, Tori Buckingham. 5, Noelle Betchel. Lane 6, Michaela Mail. Okay, and the boys, event 10, 50-yard freestyle results. In the 11-12 age group, Jack Benson took first with a time of 32:16. Second place was Joe Patrick with a time of 32:78. And third place was Grant Sell with a time of 33:41. In the 13-14 age group, 50-yard free, Anthony Zaccali took first with a time of 26:71. Matthew Beichner took second with a 29:01. And third was Nick Trissel with a time of 30:38. That was the boys' 50-yard freestyle. We're getting ready for heat 2, the final heat of event 13, girls 11 to 14, 100-yard backstroke. In lane 1 is Elena Mackel. Lane 2, Kat Gillan. Lane 3, Addison Reynolds. 4, Adele Colonna. 5, Cora Jones. 6, Leah Grace Brown. We have the results for event 11, mixed 200-yard breaststroke. In the boys 13-14 age group, Ethan Bailey took first with a time of 3:01:07. In the 11-12 age group, Reagan Napo took first place with a time of 3:13:90. And in the 13-14 age group, Natalie Clemon took first place with a time of 4:18:92. In event 3. This is event 14, boys 11 to 14 years old, 100-yard backstroke. Lane 1 is Jimmy Leslie. Lane 2, Matthew Beechner. Lane 3, Mason Prosser. 4, Anthony Zuccoli. 5, Timmy Distato. This is event 15, girls 11 to 14, 50-yard butterfly. In lane 2 is Zoe Knapp. Lane 3, Avery Betcher. Lane 4, Elizabeth Darren. And I do apologize for all the names that I'm slaughtering today. Okay, again, we're still heat 15. This is heat 2 of 2, 50-yard butterfly. In lane 1, we have Karina Gambarell. Lane 2, Ashlyn Reynolds. 3, Ava Cheeks. 4, Lila Gray. 5, Reagan Napo. Okay, this is event 16. Boys 11 to 14, 50-yard butterfly, heat 1 of 1. In lane 2 is Grant Sell. Lane 3, Gavin Sibinak. And lane 4 is Grady Guy. Okay, this is event 17, mixed 200-yard freestyle. In lane 2 is Savannah White. Lane 3 is Nina Napo. Lane 5 is Joe Patrick. Okay, we'll put out some results here while they're swimming. Event 13, girls 11 to 1400-yard backstroke, the top three. In first place was Karina Gambarell with a time of 1:20:30. In second was Leah Grace Brown with a time of 1:21:49. And in third was Tori Buckingham with a time of 1:23:68. For the 13-14 age group, Adele Colonna took first with a 1:10:52. Elena Mackel took second with a time of 1:13:55. And in third was Addison Reynolds with a time of 1:14:16. Again, that was event 13, girls 11-12 and 13-14 100-yard backstroke results. Okay, results for event 14, boys 11 to 14, 100-yard backstroke. In the 11-12 age group, Jimmy Leslie took first place with a time of 1:52:37. In the 13-14 age group, Mason Prosser took first place with a time of 1:07:93. Anthony Colley took second with a time of 1:11:10. And in third place, Matthew Beichner took third place with a time of 1:16:72. That was the boys' results for the 100-yard backstroke. All right, this is event 19, girls 11 to 14-year-old, 50-yard breaststroke, heat 1 of 1. Lane 1 is Natalie Clemen. Lane 2, Courtney Federek. Lane 3, Carrie Seacrest. 4, Madeline Gray. 5, Avery Betcher. 6, Shay Leslie. Event 20, boys, 50-yard breaststroke, ages 11 to 14, heat 1 of 2. Lane 2 is Jax Weber. Lane 3, Jimmy Leslie. Lane 4, Sean Marcello. Results of the boys 50-yard fly. 11-12 age group, Grant Sell took first place with a time of 37:47. In the 13-14 age group, Grady Guy took first place with a time of 34:11. And second place was Gavin Silbanek with a time of 36:63. They are still working on event 15, the girls 50-yard fly. We'll update that and event 3 when we get those. This is heat 2 of event 20, boys 50-yard breaststroke. Final heat. In lane 1 is Gavin Silbanek. Lane 2, Anthony Marini. 3, Nick Trissel. 4, Preston Buckingham. 5, Jack Benson. 6, Grant Sell. All right, this is event 21, girls 100-yard butterfly, mixed 11 to 14-year-olds. Lane 1, Tori Buckingham. 2, Tress Hively. 3, Nina Napo. 4, Elena Mackle. 5, Ashlyn Reynolds. We have some results for event 17, mixed 200-yard freestyle. In the 11-12 age group for the boys, first place was Joe Patrick with a time of 2:37:57. In the girls age group for 11-12, Savannah White took first place with a time of 3:12:12. And for the 13-14 age group, Nina Napo took first place with a time of 2:20:53. Addison Reynolds took second with a time of 2:29:64. Again, those were results for event 17, mixed 200-yard freestyle. Okay, this is event 22, boys 11 to 14-year-old, 100-yard butterfly, heat 1 of 1. In lane 2 is Mason Prosser. Lane 3, Preston Buckingham. 4, Ethan Bailey. We have the results of event 19, girls 11 to 14 50-yard breaststroke. For the 11-12 age group, first place was Madeline Gray with a time of 43:32. Second was Avery Betcher with a time of 48:94. And third place was Courtney Federick with a time of 53:33. For the 13-14 age group, Carrie Seacrest took first place with a time of 42:22, and Natalie Clement took second with a time of 53:63. And that was for event 19, girls 50-yard breaststroke. We're getting ready here for event 23, mixed 11 to 14, 200-yard backstroke. Again, event 23 is getting ready. It's 200-yard backstroke mixed. Event 1 of 1, or heat 1 of 1. In lane 2 is Gianna Gambarel. Lane 3, Addison Reynolds. 4, Kat Gillian. 5, Grady Guy. We also have the results for event 20, boys 11 to 14, 50-yard breaststroke. In the 11-12 age group, Anthony Marini took first with a time of 45:96. Jack Benson took second with a time of 46:32. And Jimmy Leslie took third with a time of 50:88. In the 13-14 age group, first place went to Preston Buckingham with a time of 30:86. Second place to Nick Trissel with a time of 42:60. And third place was Gavin Silbanick with a time of 45:79. Again, those were the results for event 20, boys 11 to 14 50-yard breaststroke. We are watching currently event 23, mixed 11 to 14 200-yard backstroke. That is what is in the water right now. We also have the results for event 21, 100-yard fly girls. In the 11-12 age group, first place went to Tress Hively with a time of 1:20:63. Second to Ashlyn Reynolds with a time of 1:26:95. Third, Tori Buckingham with a time of 1:32:93. In the 13-14 age group for the 100 fly, first place went to Elena Mackel with a time of 1:13:71. Second place was Tanina Napo with a time of 1:15:84. Event 22, boys 100-yard fly. The results for that were first place, Preston Buckingham with a time of 1:05:86. Second place was Ethan Bailey with a time of 1:11:03. And third place was Mason Prosser with a time of 1:13:99. And that brings us up to what's in the water currently, which is event 23, getting ready to finish here. Event 25, girls 11-12 100-yard IM. Heat 1 of 1. In lane 1 is Gianna Gambarell. Lane 2, Madeline Gray. Lane 3, Karina Gambarell. 4, Avery Bitcher. 5, Courtney Federick. Okay, this is event 26, boys 11-12, 100-yard IM, heat 1 of 1. Lane 2 is Jax Weber. Lane 3 is Jack Benson. Lane 4, Zach Mullane. Okay, we're getting ready for event 27, girls 11-14, 100-yard freestyle. There are 3 heats of the 100-yard freestyle. Okay. Again, this is event 27, girls 100-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 3. In lane 2 is Shay Leslie, 3, Michaela Mail, 4, Natalie Clement. Okay, we have the results for event 23, mixed 11 to 14, 200-yard backstroke. In the men's 13 to 14-year-old age, Grady Guy took first place with a time of 3:07:18. For the women in ages 11 to 12, Gianna Gambarell took first place with a time of 2:51:11. And in the 13-14 girls age group, first place went to Kat Gillen with a time of 2:37:99. And second place, Addison Reynolds with a time of 2:42 flat. Okay, this is still event 27. This is heat 2 of 3, 100-yard freestyle girls. Okay, this is heat 2 of 3, 100-yard freestyle. In lane 2, Noelle Betchel. Lane 3, Elizabeth Darren. 4, Emmy Carome. 5, Savannah White. We also have the results of event 25, girls 11-12, 100-yard IM. In first place was Karina Gambarell with a time of 1:17:88. In second place was Gianna Gambarell with a time of 1:26:22. And in third place was Avery Betcher with a time of 1:27:83. Okay, this is heat 3 of 3. Again, this is event 27, 100-yard freestyle girls. Heat 3 is getting ready. In lane 1 is Lila Gray, 2, Adele Colonna, 3, Ava Cheeks, 4, Cora Jones, 5, Reagan Napo, 6, Leah Grace Brown. We also have the results for the boys 11-12 100-yard IM, which is event 26. In first place was Jack Benson with a time of 1:20.81. In second place was Jax Weber with a time of 1:55.82. Okay, event 28, boys 11 to 14-year-old, 100-yard freestyle. Heat 1 of 2. In lane 2 is Jimmy Leslie, lane 3, Anthony Marini, lane 4, Sean Marcello. Okay, we're still heat 20, event 28, 100-yard freestyle boys. This is heat 2 of 2. In lane 1 is Dylan Havanak. Lane 2, Nick Trissel. Lane 3, Matthew Beechner. Lane 4, Anthony Zaccali. 5, Joe Patrick. 6, Timmy Distato. We do have the results for event 27, girls 11 to 14, 100-yard freestyle. In 11:12, Lila Gray took first with a time of 1:07.99. Reagan Napo took second with a time of 1:12.59. And Leah Grace Brown took third with a time of 1:14.97. In the 13-14 age group, first place went to Adele Colonna with a time of 1:04.13. Second place was Ava Cheeks with a time of 1:08.15. And third place was Cora Jones with a time of 1:09.12. Again, that was event 27, girls 100-yard freestyle results. Okay, we're getting ready for event 29, mixed 11-12-year-old 400-yard IM. In lane 3 is Ethan Bailey, and in lane 4 is Nina Napo. Okay, we have results for event 28, boys 11-14, 100-yard freestyle. In the 11-12 age group, first place went to Joe Patrick with a time of 1:11:87. Second, Anthony Marini with a time of 1:15:48. And third, Deshaun Marcello with a time of 1:22:46. In the 13-14 age group, first place went to Anthony Zaccali with a time of 1:01:53. Second place, Matthew Beechner with a time of 1:05:67. And third was Nick Trissel with a time of 1:08:63. All right, the last and final event of this session is event 31, mixed 500-yard freestyle for the ages 11 to 14-year-olds. In 1 is Zach Mullane, 2, Tori Buckingham, 3, Elena Mackel, 4, Emmy Carome, 5, Dylan Havanak. Just a reminder, if you're watching this session and wanting to catch the afternoon session of the 10 and unders, we have a different link for that. So please make sure you check your email for that link. The coaches should have sent it out to you, but there is a different link for the next session to be able to view that. We're going to see here if anything else is updated in regards to results. Event 3 has still not finished with the 50-yard backstroke, so we'll have to see that maybe out there. Event 15, the same thing, has not finished updating. We do have results for the 400 IM, Event 29. Actually, hold on. No, we do not have that yet. All right, so we do not have any. Oh, nope, it just popped up. All right, so Ethan Bailey took first place with a time of 5:28.65 in event 29 for the 400-yard IM. And Nina Napo for the girls, 13-14, took first place with a time of 6 minutes, 6.00.97. The words are not coming to me right now. Thank you for joining in with us. And remember, event 31 is in. It's the mixed 500-yard freestyle. If you're just tuning in, lane 1 is Zach Mullane. Lane 2 is Tori Buckingham. Lane 3 is Elena Mackel. Lane 4 is Emmy Carome. And 5 is Dylan Havanak. Again, 500-yard freestyle is in the water. This is the last event of the morning session or the early session. And this is event 31. Okay, this concludes the final session or the final event of this session. We thank you for signing in, and we will see you another time.